Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I'm back for more Final Fantasy X Remaster on the PS4. Last episode we got ambushed by the Al Bheds, and after that we ended up at Macalania Temple, which is where we are now. And this lovely beautiful room that we're in right now, we ended up facing off against Seymour, who turned on us after we confronted him over the death of his father Jyscal. And obviously we battled against him. He threw Animar at us. We beat Animar as well. And then the Guados came in, declared us traitors, and then took Seymour away. And that brings us to where we are now. And that pretty much concludes the recap. So, in today's episode we're going to be, well, in a moment we're going to be going ahead and doing the Cloister of Trials to get out of here. It's a must. We have to do it to get out. And then we'll be making our temple escape, basically. So, let's get on with it. So you can go ahead and run all the way to the end, but then obviously this will happen. Now we're going to have to rebuild the bridge twice, because we're going to need to move a few bits around to get the destruction sphere, but if you do everything I do, then you should get it. So the first thing we want to do is... Oops, I did not mean to step on that. The first thing we need to do is take the sphere out of here. And we need to plonk it in here. And then we need to send the pedestal this way. And then down this way. And then we're going to go ahead and grab this sphere out of here. And we're going to head down below. For the time being, we'll chuck this sphere here for a minute. And we'll come back to that one in just a moment. The next thing we want to do is pull out the Glyph sphere that we've got here. And the Glyph sphere, I believe, goes in this one here, which will lift up to give us another sphere. And then we'll take this one back out of here, and we want to shove it in the pedestal. And then once you've shoved this one into the pedestal, go ahead and shove the pedestal down to the end there, and it will connect to the pillar at the bottom there. And that will reform the first piece of the bridge. Okay, so then next we need to make our way back topside, because we need to go get our hands on that other Macalania sphere. Ooh, oh, bugger. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I hate it when I do stuff like that. Oh, that's really frustrating. Okay. Well, the sphere that's down below that we just put in the pillar, that stays put. So we don't have to worry about that. But we do need to reform this ice here, because it's what's going to stop this pedestal from going over the edge, because otherwise, if you don't reform that ice, the pedestal will just go straight over the edge, and then that's it, you basically lose it. Right. Let's grab that one. No, we don't want to interrupt that. Go away. Right, let's re-push that down there. And then this one goes in here. Yeah, don't do what I did and accidentally step on that blooming teleport thing, otherwise it just resets almost everything. as you witnessed a moment ago, because I had to then go ahead and redo everything, which I was not impressed by. Okay, so we've now reformed the bridge, and at this point we can just go ahead and exit, but for the moment we're not going to bother. Instead, what we're actually going to do is move ourselves up here, and we're going to go ahead and jump onto this one. I'll just take this sphere out of here as well, because we're going to need that. And that's going to grab us the destruction sphere. And then we'll go ahead and make our way down. And at this point we can actually leave the majority of the spheres where they are. We actually only need one of those spheres for the moment. Oh shit. I forgot to put the sphere back in. Which means that's literally just gone straight down. God. Right, let's... I knew there was something I'd meant to do. I'm such a muppet. Right. Let's go ahead and activate that first. Then we will push the pedestal down. Good God. I swear we will get out of this temple one way or another. How do I want to play this? I'm going to have to drop this sphere back up here, aren't I? Because I can't put it down. So I'll just stick it here for a minute. I need to move the destruction sphere first. Then we'll come back for that spear in a moment. There we go. So there's your destruction sphere chest. This will be destruction sphere item number 3, which is the Lux sphere. Right, now that we've done that, we want to come back up here, and unfortunately we're going to have to snap the bridge in half again, because we're going to need to take this one back. So let's go ahead and make our way back down and insert this one into the pedestal, and then we can pretty much do away with that pedestal. We no longer have any need for it. It can go back in its proper place. And then last but not least, we grab this one here. Now obviously this has been an abnormal Cloister of Trials, because obviously normally we would usually do the Cloister of Trials to get into the temple, not to get out. So I realised this one's slightly different than normal. Ooh, almost stepped on the blooming thing. There we go, we're out. And now we can enjoy the cutscene. Oh, yeah, might help if I actually made my way downstairs.
Please.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other Maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a Maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait! Just cause the sphere. We can show it to them.
You mean this? The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
Away! Run!
So it would appear that Trommel Guado is as much a traitor as Seymour is. Actually, we've got quite a few potions and things right now, haven't we? Although, I might be inclined to just stock up on a few of those. Right, let's just do a quick game save, just in case anything goes wrong, so we don't have to do the Cloister trials again. How many sphere movement did I need to get to that again? I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I might let the Guados come at me a little bit just to get that experience in. Either way, we're going to end up getting chased by quite a few of them at any rate. So each of these battles that we do, the Guado will summon up one of 3 creatures. It'll either be the Flyers, the Wolf, or the tough ones that Orin usually deals with.
It's over.
Damn, that was quite a bit of experience I just got. God, I'm needing quite a bit to level up though, that's the only thing. Damn it, I targeted the wrong one. I meant to target the other guy, not that one. Oh, bollocks. There's a lot of Guados coming out of that temple. One more battle and Lulu will have gained at least 1 sphere of movement, if nothing else. Crikey, why is Lulu requiring so much experience now? That is a horrendous amount of experience. Oof.
Get out of the way!
Ah, let them come, Tidus. Yeah. So after I get past this battle,
Are we supposed to run?
I don't think I've ever heard Wakka come out with that before. That's interesting. Okay, so if we make our way just up here, there's another chest that we wouldn't have been able to get earlier. That's got a level 1 key sphere in it. So I'm just going to do a couple of battles a minute. I just want to get Lulu a couple more sphere movement. And then we'll continue forging ahead. Shit, I did not mean to do that.
Take that!
Hopefully this shouldn't take too much longer. By all means, if you're watching this video then and you don't want to sit and watch me grind for a second, by all means feel free to fast forward. I will understand. Although, like I say, I am just grabbing literally 1 or 2 levels for Lulu and that's it. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. So we do have a bit of a boss fight to deal with now, and it's 2 Guados and a... I think it's an ogre, I think that is. And it's going to be quite a... well, a pain in the arse fight, to put it bluntly. And we need to take out the Guados first, because they will continue to power up the ogre if we're not careful. I knew they would do that. So I'm going to go ahead here and use my other limit break to get rid of this other Guado. Bum. That's both of them taken care of. Now we just need to get rid of that blooming berserk on the ogre. And to do that we are going to need Yuna. So we'll begin by casting Azuna on him. That will remove the berserk and take away some of his power. Next we'll have Riku come out and use Dispel. That will get rid of the Protect and the Shell. Next we'll have Yuna retreat, and Auron comes into play. And Auron is going to use Power Break. This will reduce his damage a bit further, making it more manageable. As you can see, it did a fair bit, but nowhere near as much as it would have done. Okay, so now we can start looking at bringing our other hitters to do some damage. We'll have Riku retreat for now. Komari hasn't had an attack yet, has he? Let's have him use Aqua Breath. At this point you could also chuck a little bit of haste out as well if you wanted to. Let's see if we can get armor break on him as well. I can't remember whether he's immune or not. No, he is not immune. So now that his arms are up, this is where he will counter any move that we make. So at this point I'm going to use the opportunity to start healing people up, since he can't counter that. Pretty sure he doesn't counter magic. I might be wrong though. So if you're struggling at this point, I would strongly advise that you train against the Guados beforehand a little bit. You know, get a bit of sphere movement in, get your team a bit stronger, etc, etc. But to be honest, if you manage to beat Seymour easily enough like I did, and you've done everything I've done, then you shouldn't have any issues at this point. Well, in theory anyway. At this point we could also chuck out Protect as well. That will reduce his damage even further, since his attacks are physical. Oh, down he goes. Oh, that's a little bit irritating. I had hoped to get Lulu one last sphere movement, but hey ho. Oh, rematch. Blimey, I did not expect to pull that this early. What rematch does is gives Waka his counter.
Praise be to Yevon. That's what I would have said, if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there, and in one piece, even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
Now folks, I have also made a little bit of a boo-boo as well. I meant to mention this at the beginning of the episode and I completely forgot. We are actually going to be at a bit of a disadvantage now until the calm lands, because unfortunately I cannot get Waka's overdrives unlocked right now, because once you become a traitor of Yevon, you can no longer play Blitzball until you hit the calm lands later on. So for the time being, I'm afraid we're going to have to stick with what overdrive Waka has, which is really annoying because we should have had it by now. So if you have been following me and you've been doing everything that I do and you haven't got it yet because of that, I do apologise. But there will be opportunities to get it later on, and if I'm honest, the disadvantage of not having it is very small. If I'm honest, we can still we can still do it. Oh, okay, I did get enough sphere movement after all. I'll be damned. Helpful, very helpful. That's the one that we wanted, the Thundagger. And there is a reason why I wanted to unlock them. It's because I wanted to be able to use those black magic spheres on Yuna like I'm now doing, and it will instantly teach her any black magic spells that have already been learnt by another character. So in this case I've gone ahead and taught her Thundagger and Watergo just to give her access to them a bit earlier. Because we are going to have a situation where Yuna is on her own later on, and if we didn't give her something to use, the only way she was going to be able to defeat any fiends that came at her was going to be by summoning, which would have been an absolute pain in the butt, having to summon every time. And that's everybody. And then I will also might help if I'd actually click the right button. Ooh, that's interesting. No, we'll give it to him. Supposed to, wait, later on we can get another weapon known as Rematch that will have evade encounter. This must be a weaker version of the Rematch weapon. So when you're ready, you want to talk to Riku.
Okay. She's breathing fine and all. How are Lulu and Waka?
Well, Waka's in shock. Can't blame him either. And Lulu, well, she's just the same as always.
She's so together. All grown up, I guess.
I guess.
Well, just give me 5 or 6 more years.
So, Kamari, how do we get out of here?
Don't change the subject.
We clown.
Kimari too.
Only those who try will become.
Huh?
I think he means you have to work hard if you want to be like Lulu.
Oh, I will.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Huh? Hey, are you saying I'll never be like Lulu? Kimari!
How could you laugh at a time like this?
Yuna?
I wanted to confront Maester Seymour about his father, Lord Jiskel. I wanted to convince him to turn himself in to Yevon's judgment.
In exchange for marriage?
Yes, if that's what it took.
So, what did Seymour say?
He didn't say anything. Now I don't even think it was worth it. I should have told you what I was going to do.
Enough! Dwelling in the past is futile.
Hey, you don't have to say it like that.
You want to waste time listening to her regrets?
You don't have to say it like that.
Our immediate concern is Yuna's pilgrimage. Are you willing to go on?
Yes. But then, do you think Yevon will allow it?
The Faith are the ones that give power to the summoners, not the temples or the teachings. If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Whoa!
I can't believe you said that.
Sir Auron?
Count me out. We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed. Of course, it's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour, yeah? No way I'll ever forgive him for killing Lord Jiskel. And for trying to do us all in two, you know? But still, the bunch of us going against Yevon? No way!
Coward.
Still, we have transgressed and must face our punishment.
We must go to Bevelle. We must speak with Maester Micah and explain what has happened. There is no other way, I think.
I agree.
Sir Auron,
So it is decided.
will you come with us?
I am the troublemaker after all.
Yeah, that's right. You can always count on Auron to complicate things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Auron's always been a
And
troublemaker.
Auron runs off, and
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey, but that's what friends are for. Right?
yep.
Thank you.
Huh?
Friends, huh?
Man, how can you all act like nothing's wrong? Must got nerves of steel or something.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
Okay, so before we
Is that coming from the
progress the story any further, there's two chests we can get our hands on in a sec.
It soothes the hearts of the faithful.
So there was one over here behind Kimari.
This Kimari not know if this good or bad.
Couldn't see it a minute ago because of the camera angles. And then over here
Jenna
is...
used to sing this song.
Yeah, over and over.
Did not mean to do that. Mind you,
not
what's
this
in the
good,
second
that's
chest
for
we've
sure.
already actually got, so
Another trait you share.
not too big of a deal.
What? You were listening? Please, can't I get a little privacy?
Your singing reminded me of Spira.
All right, you're not originally from Zanarkand, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
Say, how'd you get to Zanarkand anyway? Sin? Uh-huh. I thought so.
That proved it. Sin was the link between Zanarkand and Spira. Which means, if we kill Sin, I'll never be able to go home.
Okay, I've got another attempt at grabbing the chest. Where is it? There it is. And we get the Avenger, which we've already got. I don't know if it's got anything else with it though. Let me just... Oops. Let me just double check. Because if it's better than what we've got... No, it's just got counter-attack, the same as the other one. Guess we'll leave it at that for now then. So when you're ready, you want to make your way back towards the others, and it will trigger the next cutscene.
There's something here.
The crown.
The toxin! Watch out!
It was then I knew that Sin really was my old man. For the first time, I was finally able to believe it. The song you were listening to. What is it this time? Zanarkand. Ah, you homesick too? That's not your world anymore. You're Sin now. Hey, I'm older now, you know? I know. You want this to end. I'll find a way, promise.
So our situation has now become even more dire. We've been separated from the rest of our party. Could things get any worse? Well, tune into the next episode to find out, because I'm actually going to wrap things up here. If you've liked what you've seen, then let me know in the comments section. Hit that like button or be subscribed to my channel. And I'll see you all next time, folks, where we shall continue this major upset. Bye-bye for now, folks.